What's up, dude? I'm I got this adapter. I'm using a Saturn controller on the Dreamcast right now. Seems to be working pretty good too. The bullet deflect mechanic on this is kind of interesting. You have to hit it. There's like a delayed response in it. It doesn't just activate as soon as you hit the button. You know, the arcade game's the same way, but the delay in the bullet reflect button is shorter in the Dreamcast version of this game, and the soundtrack's different too. Yeah, they definitely turned this into a console shooter. They made improvements, you know, from the arcade version. Yeah, boy. Full bomb reserve. You know me, I'm not a big bomb guy. Yeah, it's just the Dreamcast version of Giggling plays better than the arcade version. But I do have a Saturn controller wired in. I got another new Dreamcast controller. Now it's interesting because this thing has a PlayStation plug, so I got to test out a PlayStation controller too. I'm digging the Saturn though. The Saturn pad on this, like I'm able to play this way better than I can with a Dreamcast controller right now. This adapter, this Saturn PlayStation adapter wasn't cheap. It was like $70, and that was a good deal. They usually sell for like over 100. These things are not easy to come by. And I had to like order it from like used from Thailand or something, so it took forever to get here. Works good though, at least with the Saturn controller so far. I mean, look at this. Like I can't make movements like this with the regular Dreamcast controller. I can't. But this, man, like this Saturn, oh my god. This is a game changer. Yeah, I saw he's gonna do like a Sega Saturn every shooter on the Saturn video. I'm looking forward to watching that, or at least listening to it. I did not mean to waste that. That was an accident. Oh shit. Alright, that was on purpose. Fuck. See, I didn't hit it quick enough. Fuck. What hit me that time? Damn. I guess you can't stand in this thing's wake. Son of a bitch. That boss put it all be. Yes, he did. Nah, but the controller feels great. I'm just testing out controllers right now. Alright, I gotta test out the PlayStation controller, so give me a second. Now I'm gonna test the PlayStation controller with Canon Spike because I want to use the you know, the thumbstick, since it's kind of like a twin stick shooter in a way. And just anything I can do to get away from the awful that Dreamcast controller. They should have just like kept the Saturn controller for real. Oh shit! I gotta swap games real quick. But yeah, hey, the PlayStation controller seems to be working. Seems to be working. Yeah, well, Canon Spike. I got a copy that's pretty clean too. Oh, clean copy. I'm using the powered by Retrotink HD Retrovision cables. And I'm running that to a 5X Retro 5X Pro. So I got my scaler set to FreeSync right now, so it looks pretty good. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I think I'm real happy with these cables. I got every single piece I need for my Famicom set up so I can do Famicom and NES, except for I need to order the HD Retrovision cables. The cables that I bought from the guy in Canada didn't work, and I showed him that they didn't work for me, and I told him specifically what I needed these cables for before I bought them, so he said he would do a partial refund. I mean, that's fine. I won't burn him on his feedback. I'm real interested to see how this game plays with a PlayStation controller. Oh shit. Okay, we're gonna dumb this down to child. I always play with Cammy, but I was playing with this chick the other day. She played pretty well. Now, the whole thing with this game, like the reason you can't use the ASCII pad with this is because you need the triggers to like for the lock on. Ooh. Okay, it looks like R2 does the lock on. That's fine. R1's like a bomb. Oh, I can't use my... Come on, let me use... Oh, yes, I can. Awesome, I can use the thumbstick. Shit. I'm just getting used to the PlayStation controller with this. I've never had an analog stick to use while playing this game before, you know? I mean, other than the Dreamcast one, but the... Got him. Yeah, the levels play so quick on this game. Okay, so it's R2. Oh, so L2 and R2 will do a lock on, I think. Yep. Bitch. I don't know if I like the D-pad better or the analog stick better. I kind of like the D-pad better. Bitch, out of my way. The 3 robots. Come on, you fuckers. There we go. Uh-oh. Something's... So the D-pad was like fucking up. Not the D-pad, I mean the analog stick. The analog stick was like fucking up. That's okay, you know what? I'll just turn that bitch off. Oh shit, the canines. Whoa. Got him. God, I only have 3 credits. What the frick? Ah. Man, if you don't get out my face. God. All right, so anyway, the PlayStation controller works. I got one more controller to test, and that is the new Retro Fighters D6. So this new Retro Fighters controller, for the VMU, it has like a dongle, so it's not on the controller itself, like on a regular Dreamcast controller, like how it's built into the front. This one is like just an adapter, and like it's a wireless adapter. And this you just put in here, and there's a little spot where you can see the screen, and then that goes to this, and then this has a micro switch D-pad. This controller feels really nice. You can use it on the Switch too. It comes with a USB dongle, so you can use this on the Switch. I would look for one of these if you could find one. You can use it on Switch. This is a really good controller. It might not be the best for fighting games just because of the fact that it does have the micro switches in there. So I watched a Sega Lord X video where he was trying to do full circle motions on Street Fighter for moves that require, and he was having issues pulling them off. So, but for shooters, from what I've played of this so far, I really liked it. I'm probably going to end up getting another one of these. But anyway, I want to test out this controller for a little bit, and I also want to test it out on the Switch, but not tonight. I'm going to do it just play a little bit of a game on the Dreamcast. I got to load a boot disc in. I'm trying to throw Border down in, but I got to do a boot disc to play a Japanese game. You know how that goes. This is interesting. I don't know why my boot disc isn't working. One thing I could try is setting my cables to 480i mode and see if that fixes it. So let me try that. I got it set to 480i. Now I could run a de-interlacer and probably make it look the same. But interesting. Very interesting. So I got the boot disc to work in 480i mode. Why would it not work in 480p? You know what I'm saying? Like, isn't that weird? I want to try that one more time. I'm going to shut the thing off because this is what I need this boot disc to boot up. You know what? While I have this screen on, this is actually a good screen to use to test something. Alright, de-interlace. Yeah, I guess just motion adaptive de-interlacing is probably what we want. Alright, let me try this again one more time. You know what I should do? This might fuck something up, but I should just flick. All right, so I have a switch on the back, right, of my cable for my Dreamcast. It says 480i, 480p. After it boots, after the boot disc boots the game, I wonder if I can just hit the switch to 480p and do it that way. Hmm. Okay. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this is 480p. I got it to boot. Okay. You know what it is? I just need to get a new Dreamcast. You know what I'm gonna do? Since I'm liking the results that I'm getting from all this new stuff I'm getting for the Dreamcast, I'm gonna get one of those fully decked out Dreamcasts, not one with HDMI out because I got a scaler. I want to handle that end of it at this point. But you know, everything else like a fully decked out Dreamcast. I want a disk drive. I don't want the optical disc emulator, but I want like fully recapped, like brand new laser, like everything, you know? Oh no. Shit. Just now I had it set on 480i. I gotta switch it to 480p. Hold on. Really? I just did a hot swap just to see what would happen. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. God, someone's car alarm is going off like crazy. It ain't my car though. All right, let's try this again one more time. 480p mode. I'll switch it back to 480i mode if I have to, but that does suck. Like I need a better option than because I need to use the 480p. That's like the whole point of those cables. Yeah, it won't work in 480p mode, so it'll only work in 480i mode. Damn. I wonder if I should hit the switch on the back and switch it to 480p. Let's see. Can you switch to 480p Dreamcast Retrotink cable? Cable. Let's see. I got it for the Super Nintendo. Dude, that store that I go to will probably have it for Switch. I'll get it next time I go there. Oh, and I sent you Gunlord today. What's up, dude? I'm just testing out a bunch of different Dreamcast stuff. Here, I was just testing out this adapter right here. What does it say here? Let's see. Yeah, she can switch to 480p output. Oh, okay. So hold on, let me switch the output on this. Guess you're not supposed to do that. I wish this thing took up more of the screen, too. Ah. Yeah, I'm only going to stay on here for a few more minutes. I'm just testing out Dreamcast stuff, new toys. I got some like Famicom like converters. I got a cable that doesn't work. I'll tell you, playing this game with a brand new controller is like, and not having to use the Dreamcast controller is like night and day. And this controller feels like it has like HD rumble, like a Switch controller. What is it doing? Yeah, it's a good game. It's just the controls for it are screwed up because of the Dreamcast, you know? Ah. All right, well, I'll be back on sometime this week. I gotta jump off. It's getting late. Again, I just wanted to test out this Dreamcast stuff, but I should be back here in the next few days, dude. Sorry I've been so busy. I haven't had time to do anything lately, but I appreciate you guys stopping by, man. Peace.